Hello, my name is Rafael Jimenez, and I'm going to be talking about the experiences that I had while I was taking Dr. Henry biology class here at West Hills. Well, first of all, when I first thought about taking biology, I was like, oh man, this is going to be a hard class. I don't want to take it. I was pretty scared of it because I've taken biology, but that was like in high school, and I didn't like it then, so I figured I wouldn't like it now. But unlike high school, where it was mostly book work, here at West Hills, it's actually some hands-on work. We actually have the tools and the means to actually conduct lab experiments. But let me get back to the beginning for a little bit. When you first take his class, Dr. Henry, the very first thing he makes you do is introduce yourself to the whole class. And he's not doing that to embarrass you or in any bad way. He's just doing that so you could get to know all your classmates, and as well your classmates get to know you. Because in this class, the best thing to have is classmates that you could call when you need help. Because if you don't understand biology and you're having problems with it, you will fail the class. But if you're willing to put in the time and work and call a friend or talk to somebody else in the class, I seen that they're willing to work with you, and it makes the class a whole lot easier. And so like in my case, I ended up missing a lot of class, and I ended up missing a lot of assignments. I ended up missing a lot of labs, and labs you have to do right there in the class. You cannot do them at home. So I ended up calling my classmates, and they were able to help me somewhat with whatever they could help me. They would help, but with the stuff that they couldn't help, I would call Dr. Henry. I would email him, and I would set up a time to meet up in class during his office hours. And what I seen about Dr. Henry is, if you're willing to talk to him and tell him what's going on in your life, he's willing to work with you. He will put time aside so you could catch up on your work, or he would give you extra time if you need it, but you just need to talk to him. And that would go as well with all your instructors. Don't be scared to talk to your instructors. It's not like high school where they give you a time and you gotta do it, and if you don't say nothing, if you give them an excuse, they'll deny. No, like if you're willing to work, and if it's a proper excuse, it's not like, oh, I just didn't want to come. Like if it was something important, most of these instructors here at West Hills are willing to help you. And Dr. Henry has been a big help to me. He gave me time. I had medical issues, so I wasn't able to come into class, and we would meet up during his office hours to help me catch back up with whatever the class. And by me asking for help, my test scores went from, my lowest score was like a F. I know it was an F, then after that my next 3 scores were over B's, like high B's, almost A's. So and that came just from me asking for help and putting in the time to study also in my house. Also, when I took biology, I did not know anything about the compound microscope, nothing. But the way Dr. Henry has his class set up, he's gonna start from the beginning and teach you everything in one step at a time, so you can understand how to work a microscope, how to make a slide, and then how you could go get whatever it is outside and put it under the microscope and make your own slides to see what's in there. Like for me, like one of the labs we did was we went to the river here in Faribault, and we collected water, and he showed us how to make a slide and see what's in the water. We actually saw bacteria or living organism inside that water, and I was like, wow, I didn't know it was in there. Also, it's not always book work. Some of the work is actually outside of class. So on this last lab we went to the zoo, and we just didn't go to the zoo. He actually let us bring our families. I ended up bringing my son. As I was doing my work for his class, my son was enjoying the zoo, so we had a good time us together. And Dr. Henry wasn't by our side. He would just give us our work, and he lets you go on by yourself. It's not like the way you take school trips when you're in high school, where you're in a chaperone and there's people around you. You go by yourself, you do your work, and as long as you do it, you're good to go. Well, this is my video on taking Dr. Henry's class, my experiences. I hope you take it. I recommend it for everybody. It's really fun. It's not as hard as you think it is. So I hope you take this class, and see you guys later. Bye.